Hi, this is Brian Wallace from Coin Laundry Association, and I've got an update on the California Microfiber Legislation that we've been covering over the last couple of months. I want to bring you up to speed and talk about action items. So for those of you that aren't familiar, Assembly Bill 1628 would require each and every washing machine in the state of California to be equipped with its own microfiber filter down to 100 microns. Yes, you're right. This technology doesn't exist right now. And if it did, it would cause immediate clogs, malfunctioning of equipment, interminable cycles while the machine is trying to drain. And you can just imagine what a mess that would be. So with this in mind, we created a lobbying effort, including engaging a lobbyist on our behalf in California to oppose this bill. And we just, again, think it's expensive. It doesn't really match with the technology that's available now or the immediate future. And we see a lot of additional cost to you in terms of equipment and maintenance, and perhaps more importantly, to the low-income families that rely on your laundromats each and every week. And so we've been in the process of making that case. And when I last updated you a couple weeks ago, we were awaiting a hearing in the Senate's Environmental Quality Committee. And unfortunately, I need to report that the bill did pass that committee. So we really worked hard to make our case. We actually took several in-person meetings with the bill sponsor, obviously reached out to all the other members of the committee, but unfortunately, we came up on the short end of that despite the efforts. So now we dust ourselves off, we get back to work, we continue our efforts. Now we turn our attention to the Senate Appropriations Committee, which is sort of the next, if not final step of getting this bill out of the legislature. So we are going to be engaging with the Appropriations Committee very aggressively in the next couple of weeks. We're expecting a hearing sometime in mid-August with the final vote very likely at the meeting on September 1st. So we've got a short time and a lot of work to do, but I'm confident that we can continue to advocate and make our case. So part of our strategy is that we need those of you in California who either live or work or operate your laundromats in one of the districts represented by members of the Appropriations Committee to reach out, knock on doors, make phone calls, send emails, and we really need you to make it known that you oppose the bill, talk about what the negative impacts could be on you, your customers, and your business going forward, and try to get that message across. I will include a link here to the resource page that we put together that has a copy of the bill, our talking points related to the bill, and a roster, so you can make it really easy to contact those members of the committee here over the next couple of weeks. Another part of our strategy is that we're going to continue to create collateral of an educational nature to help educate legislators on the difference between residential and commercial, the additional costs that you be facing as small business owners, and some estimates of the additional costs that would very likely be passed along, again, to the families who use your laundromat every week, who can least afford to pay more for this essential service. A little bit more on the background, we're going to be working to sort of pump up the fiscal note on this bill. We're going to be reaching out to any of the California state agencies and really start to identify all the washing machines that are owned, soon to be purchased, maintained by the state of California. So that's everything from the university system to athletics, to public housing, to long-term care, firefighting, you name it. There's laundry needs all the way through. And this would cost the state of California a lot of money on their part. So part of the effort here, especially with appropriations, is to try to hang a big price tag on this and really try to use that as a leverage to have the bill stopped at appropriations. We want to be optimistic, but we're taking that step ahead. We've already made outreach to the governor's office because that would be sort of our last opportunity to derail the bill. So we're in a little bit of a battle here. It's really important to try to intervene on behalf of our industry. For those of you in other parts of the country, environmental regulation and legislation in California tends to very highly inform the federal government in terms of future regulation, and certainly can influence other states who may be considering something similar. We did have microfiber bills used in other states this year that thankfully did not progress. So This is one of the main reasons that we're here together as an association. We need your support. We need to work together to try to stop any of this adverse legislation from impacting our industry. As I said, we'll give you links to the appropriate information that you're going to need to make the case. We'll continue to update you all the way along. If you have questions, please reach out to me at brian@coinlaundry.org or give us a call at 800-570-5629. We're in this together. Let's continue to get the job done and look forward to providing you with future updates. Thanks, as always, for watching.